you parent looking for an easier way to feed your baby. In this video, I'm going to show you the basics of bottle feeding and how it can make life as a parent much more convenient. 1. What types of bottles are available for bottle feeding? There are various types of bottles available for bottle feeding. The most popular options include glass, plastic, and silicone bottles. Glass bottles are the most traditional type and are easy to clean but may be breakable. Plastic bottles come in a variety of sizes and shapes, and they're lightweight, durable, and affordable. Silicone bottles are generally smaller than other bottle types, but they have great temperature retention properties. All three choices can be used with or without accessories such as nipples, valves, liners, and so on. 2. How do I know when the milk is at the right temperature? When bottle feeding your baby, it's important to make sure that the milk is at the right temperature. Too hot or too cold can cause discomfort for your baby and even cause burns if it's too hot. To ensure that your baby is comfortable, use a thermometer to check the temperature of the milk before feeding. You can also test a few drops on your wrist if it feels comfortably warm. Then it should be safe for your baby to drink. If you find yourself in need of more accurate measurements, there are several specialized bottles with built-in thermometers that will give you an exact reading of the temperature of the milk. These bottles can be quite helpful in ensuring that you provide your child with safe, comfortable feedings. 3. Are there any special techniques to ensure my baby takes in all the nutrients from their formula? When bottle feeding your baby, there are a few techniques you can use to make sure your baby is getting the most out of their formula. First, be sure to follow the instructions on the label for preparing and heating the formula. This will help ensure that it has been fully mixed and that it is not too hot or cold for your baby when they feed. Second, pay close attention to how much formula your baby is taking in from each bottle and consider increasing the volume if needed. To encourage your baby to take more milk during each feeding, try burping them every 2 to 3 ounces as well as at the end of their mealtime. Finally, you should also keep an eye out for signs of dehydration. Dehydration in infants can manifest itself in a number of ways, including less frequent wet diapers, dry skin and lips, little to no tears while crying, or listlessness. If you suspect your baby is dehydrated, contact their pediatrician right away. 4. Is it safe to use a bottle warmer for feeding my infant? Yes, it is safe to use a bottle warmer for feeding your infant. Bottle warmers can help to heat the milk or formula quickly and evenly, without overheating. Make sure to always check the temperature of the milk before giving it to your baby. Never leave bottles in a warmer for too long, as this could cause bacteria growth that can be dangerous for your infant's health. It is also important to note that some experts recommend against warming formulas too quickly because of the potential risk of scalding. If you are concerned, you can try gently swirling the bottle while running it under warm water or placing it in a bowl of warm, not hot water instead. Be sure that you test the temperature before serving so that your child does not get burned. 5. Should I be concerned about bacteria buildup with frequent bottle washing and sterilizing between feedings? Yes, you should be mindful of the potential for bacteria to build up with frequent bottle washing and sterilizing. It is important to use clean bottles and nipples every time your baby drinks from them. Be sure to wash all surfaces that come in contact with formula or breast milk with soapy water, then rinse them thoroughly. You can also use a dishwasher or steam sterilizer if available. Additionally, it is important to check the manufacturer's instructions regarding cleaning and replacing parts of your feeding equipment as needed. To prevent bacterial growth due to residual water, store the clean bottles upright in an airtight container or bag between feedings. Finally, discard any formula remaining in the bottle after 2 hours and never reheat previously used formula. 6. What kind of nipple should I choose for my baby's comfort and safety while feeding them with a bottle? When choosing a nipple for your baby's bottle feeding experience, you should consider comfort, safety, and the correct flow rate. Always choose nipples made from food-grade material like silicone or latex to ensure that your baby is not exposed to any dangerous chemicals. When it comes to the shape of the nipple, Try different shapes until you find one that your baby likes and is comfortable using. You can also experiment with different levels of flow. Some nipples dispense fluid faster than others so that babies don't need to suck so hard while they're drinking their milk. Be sure to check each nipple regularly for signs of wear and tear, and replace them as soon as necessary. 7. When should I switch over from formula to whole milk? If that is what we plan on doing eventually. The timing for switching from formula to whole milk depends on a few factors, such as your baby's age, weight, and activity level. Generally speaking, most babies are ready to transition from formula to whole milk between 9 and 12 months of age. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that children over the age of 1 year should consume only skim or low-fat 1% cow's milk. Whole milk is considered too high in fat for children under 2 years old. When transitioning to whole milk, it's best to gradually mix increasing amounts into their current formula before totally replacing it with cow's milk. Bottle feeding can be a great way to give your baby the nutrition they need, while also giving you more freedom and flexibility in caring for them. With this guide, you now have all the knowledge needed to make an informed decision about bottle feeding that works best for your family. If you've tried any of these tips or have additional advice, please leave us a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out on future articles like this one.